Cancer, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-January to mid-February. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Cancer, is the Page of Swords, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, your biggest challenge, Cancer, between now and mid-February is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is often talking about overanalyzing things, questioning things, spying, watching, studying, looking for information. This could be you or someone that you're dealing with. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Knight of Cups. So in the recent past, I do feel there was a huge change that came into your life, and it was a positive one. I feel like whatever happened to you in the past really freed you from something. It brought forth some sort of happiness, satisfaction. And there's also something here about traveling, moving, taking action in some sort of way, which allowed you to bring forth some sort of change, okay? We're gonna talk more about this and get more information for you in a moment. Present moment, you have the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. So in the present moment, someone here likes you. Someone here wants to get married, or they want to commit to you, or that could be something that you want for yourself. You want a commitment, you want marriage. There's something here about growth, creating, manifesting. Some of you could be pregnant in the present moment. That's not for all of you. And if you're not pregnant, you're creating something here. It's like you're committing yourself to something. And there's an important message here for you as well. So we're going to find out more in a moment. Near future, you have the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting. You know what I feel is going to happen for you? If you in the present moment are thinking about something you really, really want, I see it happening in the near future for you. If you're somebody who, you want a relationship, you want a marriage, you want to find your soulmate, I see that happening for you. Okay. And even if you're someone who's not interested in love, you're going to be attracting somebody who really jives with you, who's on your level here. And there's a need for you in the near future, Cancer, to be open-minded, okay, with the Hangman, okay? Because something here doesn't move forward unless you're open-minded to it. And that's something you need to be aware of. And we'll talk more about that in a moment. You have the Six of Swords in reverse, and you also have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the World in reverse as well. So I really strongly feel there's two case scenarios that could be happening here. The first case scenario could be someone is coming back from your past, okay? And you've been questioning, are they going to come back? Are they going to commit to me? Are we going to be together? What's the deal, okay? Am I ever going to see this person again? It's like you fell in love with someone and you're like, am I ever going to see them again? Okay, there's this energy of like, am I ever going to see them again? That's the first thing I'm getting. The next thing that I'm getting as well is that some of you met somebody, but it didn't work out or the timing wasn't right. And that is also something that I see maybe happening as well. So something that you think is done, it's not done yet. It's not done yet, okay? So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups. You have the King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So your biggest challenge has a lot to do with an offer, okay? And again, I feel I feel like this has a lot to do with someone else. I don't feel like this is just you. Some readings, it's just about you. Other readings, it's more or less about you and another person. So I feel this time around, this has a lot to do with someone here who's trying to get your attention. Somebody here who's trying to make an offer to you. You have a decision to make if you're open to this person or not open to this person. You're analyzing a lot, okay, when it comes to this person. You know, should I take this person up on their offer? Should I not? You know, is this person genuine? Are they not? So your biggest challenge here is to, you know, really connect with and gather information about this situation, person, place, or thing. And if you need to make a decision about this person, place, or thing, you should do it in a logical fashion, not an emotional fashion, okay? Because there is possibly an opportunity here, depending on your situation, and it's gonna be up to you if you see yourself connecting to the situation or not. And that's gonna be a big part of your challenge, okay? So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Five of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So in the recent past, the Two of Wands here is talking about being closed off to an opportunity to make a decision. Some of you, there was a huge opportunity that came in and you ran away from it or you disconnected from it. And even though you knew that this opportunity would bring you a lot of happiness and satisfaction, you ended up closing yourself off to it. And that's also a part of your challenge, because often what you do when opportunities do arise and come up, you either shy away from them or you ignore them or you don't open up and give this person or people in general an opportunity. And that could be what has hindered you from taking advantage of certain opportunities in your life. Okay, so that's what I see happened here in the past. Now, in the present moment, you have an idea in the back of your mind. You want to commit yourself to someone, person, place, or thing. It's very similar to the Libra reading. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, or you can have a Libra in your chart. There's an energy here of wanting to grow, wanting to expand, wanting to live more. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups for Cancer. What's the important message? You have the Four of Wands, the Emperor, and the Tower. Wow. There's a lot of love here for someone, okay? I don't know if this is like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, a friend. There's a lot of love here. And I feel in the present moment, a lot of you, like inside of yourself, there's this strong energy of like, something is breaking down, something isn't stable within you, something is very emotional for you. But at the same time, it's forcing you or pushing you into this area or this place, Cancer, of really trying to figure out, how can I grow? It's like you want to be in a relationship, or you want to be loved, or you want to be around people. It's like you don't want to be in this place of being alone and being emotionally vulnerable. So in the present moment, for some of you, there was a breakup, there was a breakdown in a connection. There is an Emperor here and the Empress is at the top. So there is this slight energy of a separation, but there's also this energy of like, I really love you. I really want to be with you. And it's like some of you are dreaming about this person. I know this sounds very like fantasy-like based reading, but I'm just going based on my intuition, and I really strongly feel you're connected to somebody here on a very deep level. So tell me more about the Empress in the present moment for Cancer. Some of you recently saw somebody that you really like, that you fell in love with as well, but it never really got off the ground, or some of you were trying to reconcile with this person, but again, you know, trying to figure out how to get to that place of reconciling may be something also that has been, you know, really difficult. So the Empress is clarified by the Hangman, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So again, there's this energy of like, I can't move. I can't release myself from this. I really want to get back with this person. I really want to come back together with this person. You know, so there is this energy here of you now recognizing and identifying how you feel about something. Because before, I think it was something you ignored and you pretended like, oh, it's not a big deal. But now, as time goes on and the days go by, you start to realize more and more how much you want to be with this person. And you're very emotional about this, okay? And even if you don't have a person, it could be the idea of you getting or having a commitment. It could be something that's very much high on your list. Okay, and again, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but that's what I'm seeing here, okay? Hierophant, let's clarify. You have the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Some of you were married to somebody or committed to somebody and they left or they disconnected from you. And ever since this person left or disconnected from you, it's left you in this place of feeling stuck, alone, being uncertain of what to do. It's almost like you want to come back to this place of stability and happiness. That's what you're looking. That's what you're looking for. That's what I feel like where you're at right now. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, there's a very strong probability that this person's going to come back or you're going to go back to this person. And something that you thought was done is not done. There's a very strong soulmate energy here in the near future with you and a particular person. And it's like you and this person don't even know it, but I see you and this person. If you were in a relationship with this person and there was some aspect of the relationship that was unhealed, it will be healed. You will have an opportunity to heal this situation. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. 3 cards. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Devil. You and this person are going to end up coming back together. But I think the reason why you and this person separated in the past or why you and this person lost contact was because something happened that was very toxic between you and them. It could have been being in a relationship with no commitment. It could have been, you and this person were doing things that were unhealthy. Whatever the case is, there will be a new opportunity in the near future. But part of this new opportunity is going to require you to look at things from a different perspective, okay? And that's why your challenge is the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is not like you. The Page of Swords is very analytical. It's Virgo or Gemini energy, and that's not Cancer energy. So most of the time, you are someone who's more or less in touch with your emotions. But this time around, Spirit is saying, hey, why don't you analyze the situation? Look at the situation for what it is. There's a reason why someone rejected you or why you rejected them. And now you have a decision to make so that the second time around, and there will be an opportunity for you, the second time around, you'll have a chance to really figure out what needs to change. Because in order for something to be successful, especially when it comes to relationships, if there's things that are not addressed that are toxic, that could be the reason why someone here ends up disconnecting or leaving. Okay, so these are things that you need to be aware of. And that's why you need to look at the situation from a different perspective. Okay, tell me more about the Hangman in the near future. Temperance, 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Your biggest energy here in the near future when it comes, it's almost like advice, but I don't want to say it's advice because we're not at your advice portion of the reading yet. The Hangman in the near future is talking about not giving up. Don't give up on something at the first sign of defeat, okay? At the first sign of it looking like it's not working, you don't give up, okay? You need to be patient with yourself in the near future because there is an opportunity, Cancer, for you to be happy again. And I see that happiness coming in if you don't give up. If you give up, then it may lead to you feeling stuck again, okay? So it's important that you're keeping an open mind and that you're being patient in the near future, especially because you're being tested. And oftentimes these tests come in because Spirit wants us to elevate to the next level. A lot of us don't realize that life is a test. Our whole entire existence is a test. And the more we shy away from tests or the more we feel like victims, the more we miss opportunities to elevate our soul and again, move to a new spiritual level. If this is about you wanting someone to come back, you can manifest this person back into your life, but you need to show the universe that you have control, that you have patience, that you have endurance, that you're not going to give up, and that most importantly, you're going to look at the situation from a different perspective. Okay, let's get some advice. You have the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess. Your biggest piece of advice is to be like the King of Wands. The King of Wands does not waver, okay? The King of Wands knows what he wants. Even if you're, a female lady, doesn't matter. Use your intuition. Use the King of Wands energy. You can study the King of Wands and you can see what the energy of the King of Wands, what he embodies. In order for you to come to this place of not being confused, uncertain, feeling like you're just an option, you need to listen to your intuition and also use your mind. Because whatever it is that you're passionate about, that's what you should be moving towards. If you're confused and you're uncertain and you don't know what to do, it's kind of the opposite for you, because for Libra, I said, hey, you need to be more in touch with your emotions. But for you, it's the opposite. You need to be more logical. You need to be more open to, what you feel, but in a logical way. The intuition is very logical, because when you think of the intuition just knows. There's no like, oh, maybe, I don't know. And that's what the Seven of Cups is. The Seven of Cups is illusion. It's uncertainty. So the best way to get into this place of getting to where you want to be is to, one, recognize what your passions are. Recognize that whatever you're passionate about, you should stick to that. You shouldn't waver from that. The King of Wands is someone who knows what he wants. He's very passionate and he's driven into one direction. He's not all over the place, okay? And the High Priestess is about listening to that gut instinct. And that gut instinct comes from one moment. It's one moment and There's no, oh, maybe, I don't know, okay? So these are two energies that you should really consider, using and amplifying in your life, especially when it comes to needing to make some sort of decision, because there's a decision here that you need to make, okay? And a lot of you may feel that it's difficult to make this decision, especially because there's either a lot of options or there's a lot of confusion, okay? So listening to your intuition, not wavering and following your passion are gonna be, 3 important things that you should consider from now until mid-February, okay? So this is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.